Hi. It's daytime stuff. Getting up every day at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. I'm back on days. Back in the saddle again. What's going on out there? We had freezing. I just got up. I think it started about 3 hours ago. Freezing fog. It like covered my truck. Where's my truck? My truck. So yeah, that's all. That's not snow. That's like it was coming down like freezing. Freezing mist. Like misted my truck. Look at that. Truck is all misty. All frozen. Looks weird like that, all white. Yeah, it's like it was just floating around like frozen precipitate, frozen fog, I guess is what they call it. Frozen fog coming down. No critters. Well, we had some deer. That's it. Oh, what's this? Out of focus. There we go. Yeah, it's finally quit though. Everything's coated. The trees didn't get that coated though. That's what's weird. Usually they get all white. They didn't get coated. And I miss Gilligan and Marianne. Well, I miss Gilligan the most. Silly Willy. Silly Willy. I was talking to Barb today. Whether we'll ever see him again, I don't know. Yeah? I don't know. Oh, Gilligan. Yeah, the sidewalk even's got the white stuff on it. Waiting on my squirrel. I want my little handicap guy to come give him some nuts. Every day I work on him in the morning, but I just can't get him tame. I don't know what that is. Why can't I tame them? I don't know. Concurrent viewers. We got nobody watching. So anyway, I just come on every once in a while in the morning, give an update, and anything shows up. Oh, we do got somebody. All right. You guys are here. You're here. You must have just popped in. Because it says concurrent viewers. Oh, there it is. All right. So yeah, now it's finally showing up. So yeah, it's cold out there. I don't know what's the temperature right now. 15 degrees. So yeah, we had like the upper air I think was warm, so like it was misting and it was like a frozen stuff. I don't know, let's see. Where am I here? Yeah, I think if you go back you can see it. It was that. It's just like frozen. It didn't start till what time did it start? Well, it started about 4 o'clock. About 4 o'clock it started kind of coming down, so it was just like little frozen pellets there. Frozen mist. Yeah, it's cold out, so. But yeah, that's about it. Nothing to talk about. It's the nice thing is, I look every day at they got the 10-day outlook forecast, and we don't really have, we might get a couple days in the 30s, so 71, yeah, I'll take your 71. We might get a couple days in the 30s here, and then it's gonna be back in the 20s, but we don't have any like Arctic weather, but we don't have enough to get rid of, knock the snow down, because if I go out there with my boots, I got those Sorial boots, it's almost to the tops, it's still like 8 inches of snow on the ground. It hasn't compacted or anything. It's still soft, so, animals go through it. So it's a sucky winter here, We're used to like the last 2 winters only, having 1 inch, 2 inches, maybe 3 on the ground. It would always kind of go away, but it's not going away this year. So that's why we don't even have any possums coming. So I shoveled the deck the other day, so but I bet it's all frosty. Yeah, see, it's a coating of ice kind of. The roads are going to be bad, I bet. Just like a coating of ice on stuff here from last night. But yeah, you can see I plowed my parking lot down there in front of my pole barn. The parking lot done. But yeah, I'm surprised the trees really didn't get a lot. Usually they turn all white. So, but yeah, we had there was a deer here this morning, I think. Where was it? What am I looking for? Oh, this one here. Yeah, he was here at there he is. Up he ran. he was eating the corn all the way up to the thing here. That was at like 6:51, almost 7 when I got up. I came down here and he was hanging around there eating the corn. Look at, they're all frosty too. Can you see the ice on the back of the deer? I'll show you on the other one here because it was just like misting around. Where is the one camera? Here we go. Flip. So I'll show you how frosty these guys were. Yeah, it was coming down. Look at that. That was at 7 o'clock this morning. But yeah, look at their backs. They're all covered with ice. So it's got to suck, for a deer. They're at 6 o'clock they weren't that covered, but then it really. Oh no, that was the day before. There's a squirrel. The squirrel was out at 1 a.m. What the hell is wrong? That's 1 a.m. What is he out doing? That's the handicap guy. There. He was out at 1 a.m. Weird. But yeah, you can see the stuff was really coming down frozen. Got all over him, and then it freezes. It comes down. It's floating around the air as kind of water gets on you, and then it freezes. They was a little Frosty. Frosty the deer. Looks like he's got a back foot that hurts there. Was kind of holding it up. I don't know. See him? Or else his foot's frozen. I don't know. But yeah, it's live view. So I'm waiting on my squirrel to show up here. I'll give him some nuts. There's a bird down there. That's about it. Picking away at whatever's left. But yeah, it's funny. The dog food goes down, because the birds take pieces. But it lasts about 2 weeks before I gotta get shovel in my backyard. No, that's a lot of work. I shoveled the deck the other day. That was a lot of work. I didn't want to do that, but I did it. I shoveled it. So just I wanted to keep it clear just in case something came, but. Gilligan or Marianne came, but I don't think we'll see them till earliest it'd be end of February here when the snow goes down, unless because I don't think January here, the way that they got the temperatures, it's not gonna happen. We're not gonna lose any of this. Any of this snow is not going, and we may pick up more. So I guess February is the next hope that maybe something comes around. But yeah, this is a bad year. We don't, there's not a lot of male raccoons here. When we used to have them, they'd come down the road to get around and stuff looking for females. But Big D was the only male we had besides Gilligan here. And, Wilma's not here anymore. She would visit in the winter, come down the road. She when they get older like that, they kind of know the tricks. Like, well, there's snow, but I know which roads I can safely take to come down here. And just don't have the raccoons here. You ordered a shovel. A shovel. I broke my shovel actually shoveling the deck. It's cracked now, so I might have to go buy another shovel. My ATV, I blew the motor. The motor went out on it finally. So I have no way to shovel or do the driveway anymore. So Steve said across the street said if we get a snow here, he'll come over with his snowblower. But I got no way to do the back anymore, a path down to my pole barn for the critters or anything for the rest of the winter here. I can't afford a new ATV, so this summer I'll probably pull the motor out and try to rebuild it. I'm good at, I got the service manual. I know how to rebuild motors, but I can't do it in the winter. So, yeah, sucky winter here. I'm waiting. 10:30 I got to run over to I got a buddy he's a welder. He works in a machine shop, but he does really custom really hard welding stuff. So he's welding up a couple parts for my motorcycle that I need to mount the stock exhaust back on there. So I'm gonna go pick those up at 10:30. Then all weekend I'm gonna work on my motorcycle here. I'm kind of tearing it down a little bit, to go over it and get it all. Make sure all the maintenance is done to it, lube cables, fix anything that's rusted, bolts, stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do this weekend, starting today. This afternoon I'll start, and at least I got something to do. I love putzing with stuff like that. And it's in the basement where it's nice and warm here. I got my tools in here. So I just sit down and relax. I turn music on here and I work on the motorcycle for something to do to pass this whole weekend away. That's kind of cool what I can do. But yeah, we're not going to see any critters here. It will be a while before we have any raccoons. But yeah, sucky winter. But it won't be long, and maybe 3 4 months, baby raccoons again, and be earlier than that. March already, they are baby squirrels, and you always get orphaned ones. So I got my squirrel cage here still. So I need to get new pans for it. The squirrel cage I got, is more of a ferret cage, and it's got plastic pans. The squirrels chew them up, so all the pans got holes in them. But it's like $100 to get the stainless steel metal pans for it, so that's on hold. I guess I'll figure something out if I get baby squirrels here this year. Figure out something to do. But I had 2 squirrel cages because I had that albino, and he didn't get along with the other ones, and well, the white morph wasn't an albino. But I sold that cage last fall. Sold it to somebody on Craigslist for the price I paid for it. So, because I used my Twitch money to buy that, my $125 Twitch money back then to buy that cage, because they were just fighting. I couldn't, that little white squirrel would cower. He was down in the bottom of the cage hidden under a towel because the other ones would beat up on him. So put him in his own little cage, and he was happy. So he got released until Big D ate him. But yeah, I'm waiting on my squirrel here. I don't know where he is. Oh, the white balance on this is way off. If I turn it to daylight, it's fine, but then at night, it goes funky color. So it's not dark out, but it's not, it's overcast, and it was just sun, or the daylight just started. So yeah, it's icky out there. I mean, these cameras have been working really good. I found the problem. I had a couple small problems. It's always finding the small problems, and I got them now so that they all respond. It's been kind of a joy not having to fix stuff here, lately. But yeah, that's about all I know. It's boring winter here. Another boring winter is what we got. We've looked at all of the, pretty much all the videos I've got from the last 2 years at least. We've looked at them. I know people don't want to watch videos from 10 years ago. They're pretty low grade and everything. So I don't know. Where you been lately, gal Charlotte? I haven't seen you on. Well, I don't think you do Twitch, do you? But I haven't done a lot. I did a Periscope. New Year's Eve, we did a Periscope. We did a couple hour like a 3 hour Periscope, I think, when we looked at some videos, because that was all there was to do. But Periscope will be ending soon. I did a Facebook Live yesterday, my first Facebook Live. I actually had more viewers for my first Facebook Live than I've had on Twitch all in the last 2 weeks. So it worked actually really good. The comments are a little delayed. But see, I have a RaccoonTodd page on Facebook, and I have well over 1,000 followers, and I had people watching and talking. That was and people that don't usually do Twitch or YouTube were watching, so that was kind of cool. So yeah, I did a Facebook Live, and the nice thing is, see, I got to find a backup. I got to find a backup for Periscope, because I have no way to do camera broadcasts once Periscope ends. Once Periscope ends, what's up, Charminator? Once Periscope ends, I have no way to show the raccoons up in the house. Not a single way. You're lame. You're a lame duck. Are you on crutches? A wheelchair? But at least on Facebook, I don't have the Facebook app on my phone, so I refuse to put it on there. But I have a spare phone, so I could put my SIM card in that phone. And I don't care then about Facebook. Wouldn't get any info on me, you know what I mean? Because I just use it for streaming in the house here. So I know they're going to Haps. Haps sucks. I use it. I had an account on Haps. I tried it out. I'm not going to do it. It doesn't work very good. It's worse than Periscope as far as quality. I can't get my software here. The studio stuff. They don't really even allow that. It's for streaming on phones, and it's shitty quality. And then they got a bunch of banners over you, Haps, and other shit, and you can't get rid of that stuff. It goes right over your freaking head up in the corner here. It's like, I don't want that shit in my window. Have you watched people on Haps? Have you seen that? All that stupid stuff that's up in the corner right here, and it takes up from like here over to up to here. It's crazy. So yeah, no haps. Wheel crutches. Oh, one of them knee. You got one of them knee scooters. Our neighbor across the street had one. Oh, it's. I think it's funny. So I think it's funny. But yeah, I'm not doing haps. It's too new, and who knows if it'll be around. So YouTube and Facebook have been around for ages. They'll still be around. They'll still be around here for us. So. But yeah, so that's my plan. I'm gonna be working at 10 o'clock. I'm running over to meet my buddy, get the parts. So he's a really nice guy. I met him. How'd I meet him? Oh, my little motorcycle. I'm in a little motorcycle group, and there was a girl in the motorcycle group that lives by me here. So we've ridden before together, me and this girl. And then she hooked up with this guy as her boyfriend. So then he has a motorcycle too. So I got to know him. And he's the coolest guy. He goes out of his way to do everything. So he's welding these parts up for me. And then he mentioned that he wanted, to get some remodeling done at his house. So I'm meeting him tomorrow to go look at his house and he wants a new kitchen. He wants floors put in, and I'll cut him a super deal and stuff like that. So yeah. TikTok. No, I won't go on TikTok. All you can do is 45-second videos on TikTok. Pretty much put up. No, you won't see me on TikTok. No way. No way on TikTok. So, no, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook are the only alternatives for streaming, and they all have their pluses and minuses. So, Twitch, I can't do mobile streams really to show the raccoons. YouTube, I need 1,000 subscribers. I only have 672. And Facebook, I can do live with it. So I may try Twitter live. I don't know. Nobody from Periscope though went over to Twitter really. You know what I mean? I have 30,000 followers on Periscope. I have 900 and some on Twitter. So how are they going to get an alert? Unless they follow me on Twitter, how are they going to watch? How are they going to watch? So in other words, I'd be streaming to a fan base of 900 people, and out of those 900 people, only about 30 are going to watch. So that's how it works. I know how this works. I've live streamed for 5 years, so I know how stats work. I know how followers to live views work and all that. Facebook, like I said, I went on yesterday as a test, just a test, and before I knew it, I had a bunch of people watching. And interacting, so that was fun. I like when people interact, like we're doing right now with people watching in here. This is fun, and I got viewers. Twitch, the last week, I've had 1 to 2 viewers, and a lot of times it's 2 anonymous viewers that aren't logged in, and then they don't say a word, so I just sit there and talk. But there's no raccoons coming. It's slow. It's really slow right now. So, I understand that. People want to see raccoons. Or they want to see Max. Here's Maxie boy. Here's my boy. Here's my boy. He's down to see me. Oh, hugs, buddy. Get some hugs. Yeah, he wants to hang out. Barb's ignoring you because Barb's at work right now in her office, and she's got the door closed because she doesn't want you in there bugging her. So now you're bugging me. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some raccoons in a while here. But this. I'm a realist. I know it's not going to happen till probably end of February that we see raccoons. And then, like I said, I don't know if Gilligan and Marianne will come back, guys. They are no longer dependent upon me, and they know that. They're wild raccoons. They know how to find food outside. If they don't like the area here, they'll move off to another area. She's going to have babies. She doesn't care about coming back here. Maybe Gilly will. I hope Gilly comes back. I don't want to lose him. So anyway, yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm going to go work on my motorcycle with Maxo Beans. Yeah, buddy. And we'll catch you guys later. I'll give you some updates from time to time. So anyway, you guys have a good one. We'll see you later.